Hello everyone, I'm Dragon and welcome back to Minecraft StoneBlock. When we last left off, we were trying to get ourselves some of these beautiful chickens over here working, and they're still going. They're still going. I mean, ooh, hello. Do that. I didn't realize that they had already gave birth. See, as you can see, in the last episode we were talking about how each of them has different growths and different things. As you can see on this one, it has 2, 3, 3. So we put that in there. And see, because these are just normal. And as we get more and more of those chickens, the better they are. So let me see if I got, yeah, I've got an iron chest right here. I'm going to put this iron chest up in this, well, I thought I was going to put it in the corner, but put it right there. And we're going to put that all up where we can get to it easily. But what we're going to do is we're going to just, as we breed them, I'll keep a 10 10 10 because we want all this. We want growth at 10, gain at 10, and strength at 10 when we get done. Last episode we also looked at trying to get ourselves a wand of acceleration, which we found out needs nether stars. So I want to start working my way up to getting those nether stars, but we've got some other things that I need to take care of here in the base today. So hopefully we can get all these taken care of. This range collector, we've been having a lot of issues with. It's not keeping up. It's really slow. I did get somebody did suggest that we get an item called a absorption hopper. We get ourselves an absorption hopper. It should help us out just a little bit. So let's make a hopper. Make an Eye of Ender. And this should be, according to what I've heard, this should be a direct upgrade to what we've been using. So, vacuum hopper, have vacuums up items and XP orbs in a 7x7 area. Can be configured to push out any side. Fluids will be inserted into tanks and items to inventories. Range is increased by absorption radius. Upgrades. Area of effect can be toggled in its GUI. Position can be offset in its GUI. Alright, so let's put this one, that range collector, away. And let's put this bad boy, say, right there. Okay, so what I want to do is I do want to set it up to where we have a chest on this guy, because I heard it's a lot faster. It does have a limited internal inventory, but it pushes its stuff, it pushes the items out quickly. So do we have any chests? We do have a diamond chest here. Let's start with a, let's grab this gold chest that we had before, and let's set this bad boy up. So if we put that there, we can open its inventory, and see if we set the absorption hopper to the, what side is this? This is looking towards the east. So if we put this one on the east, to items, there we go. It's actually sucking up the inventory, and it's supposed to suck through walls as well. So I want to know if we can actually set this guy up. So let's grab our experience obelisk. I hope, probably best to use the Yeta wrench. We'll pick this bad boy up. Went in the chest. There we go. So if we pick that up, and that's also Ender IO. I wonder if, do we need another liquid, another bucket to do that? I don't know. Let's see. We'll just pick it up. It looks like it's okay. Yeah, it looks like it's okay. So I do want to have the absorption put in through there, and then we will set this guy up here. And we'll have it pulling, we'll change this pulling over here, none, and then we'll have it pull from this side. That way we can actually get our experience. So that way it's out of the way, it's not hurting anybody. And then this is the west, so we want fluids as of like experience or anything like that. Well, if this guy does, if it does experience, I really don't need the vacuum hopper, or the experience hopper, so I should be able to just put this bad boy there. So let's turn this off and test it. Oh, wow. Need to cover that up. So it is pulling in the items. It is dumping them quite quickly into the chest. So if we set this guy up like that, and with the upgrades, I'm actually missing an upgrade. Let's get another speed upgrade. I did put it on autocraft, but it should be okay. We'll put this stuff away. Let's take off our magnet. Actually turn that bad boy off. There we go. Please turn it off. How do you turn it off? Press V to disable extraction. Okay, V. There we go. So you're pulling, you're doing great. You're pushing into the chest. The chest is then pulling all the items out. Put those out at exceptional rates. So are you actually... Let's show the area. And I want to offset it. There we go. So it should cover that entire room. Since we offset it to the north, because this is the way we're facing. We're actually facing to the south. But we offset it to the south by 4. We should be okay. So it'll pick up anything in that area. And I think it's picking up the experience. I want to make sure... Okay, yeah, it's pushing the experience in there. So we do have a means of collecting experience with the absorption hopper, and it is relatively quick. I have no faults with that. That is actually pretty cool, and it's dumping the items relatively quickly. Yeah, it's pushing items super fast. It only pushes like these at a time though. But it is pushing the items, needless to say. If it gets a lot of items, it just yeah, see, all you see is it just sucks in there. Ooh, it's actually starting to back up. Oh wow, it just dumped it really quickly. I wonder what determines how quickly. It did say that it does have upgrades. So absorption upgrades. Let's actually look absorption hopper. There it is. Area of effect can be toggled into GUI. Range is increased by absorption radius upgrades. So absorption radius. See, we don't really need the radius to go up. We need it to go faster. So I guess it's just as fast as it's going to get. But as long as it doesn't overfill, I think we should be okay. And it does the work of 2 things, and we can keep that chest there. So that should work. Another thing that I want to work on today is a little bit of the base. Little bitty base upgrades. While these chickens are doing their thing, because we don't have the acceleration one. Ooh, let's do that. We should be able to check on these guys every once in a while. We'll put these away for now. Let those guys work, because the more level they get, the faster they breed. But one thing I did want to do is a little bit of base upgrades. I want to start filling these walls in with drawers. So we can actually put a drawer there and a drawer there. Let's put our magnet back on. Can I turn the magnet off while? Oh, okay. So there are items in our system now that I would like to be put into crates or into the drawers, especially since like our iron ore pieces and things of that nature. So because if you come down here and look, we've already got. Yes, I know we've got a whole bunch of these, but we've already filled up an entire disc, and I imagine it's because we've got this like working 24/7, and it's just going crazy, and we've got tons and tons and tons and tons of space. But if we keep letting it run like this, there's a potential that all of these discs will get filled up relatively quickly. And I mean, yes, we could make more discs in the future. Speaking of how hard it is to make this disc, 64K part, just needs advanced processors, things of that nature. But still, I mean, if we can alleviate that pain, we should try to do so. So what I want to do is I want to try to work on our storage system here. Just a little bit. No in particular order, but I think I'll have, like, if we put stuff in the walls here, I think we'll have, like, iron ore pieces, all the pieces that we need. and then we can go into deeper detail with like the iron ore and things of that nature, so we can just keep a good hand on it. But I mean, we don't necessarily have to do this. I'm just doing it for aesthetic purposes because I do want to get that room up and going. So give me some drawers, please. Craft me 10. So at drawer, there should be these things called drawer frames. Holds up to 32 stacks per drawer. That's a lot. That's not what I need though. I need a drawer trim. There we go. I need some of these, please. 24 should be good. And we'll grab our 10 drawers. So what I want to do is I want to break into the side of this over here. And because I don't want drawers to be in the corners, say over here, I could put this, and to make it full so nothing spawns in here, I'll do the whole side. And we can fill that back in later. But what this basically does is it acts like a drawer, like it's connected, but it doesn't really hold any items. So say for instance I put that there, and then I put, let me grab my key, make sure. If I put this here, I lock it, this should be connected to the system. Should be. And we can test this out by grabbing something that we have little of. Say, let's just do gunpowder? No. Yeah, gunpowder is probably one of the things. Wow, we've got a lot of gunpowder. Maybe not. What do we don't have that much of? Got tons of sticks, tons of sugar cane, tons of solidified experience. Ender pearls go over there. Oh, wow, we've got a lot of stuff. Emeralds. There we go. We could do... Actually, I want emeralds to go into a drawer. But say like grains of infinity. We're getting a ton of these. So it keeps dropping into things. So let's just look up grain. There we go. Let's just grab all of them. Whoops. Don't want to lose my Yeta wrench. Put all that stuff back in there. And what we should be able to do is we should be able to hook this up over here. Put our grains in there. And you see there's none left in my inventory. We should be able to go over to our system and look up grain. And boom, there they are. So any grain that we get in the future will grow over into this drawer. So I do want to grab a couple of drawer upgrades for that. At drawer. We've got a lot of gold upgrades. I don't know where we're getting those from, but I am not complaining. Because we could just pop a couple of gold upgrades into this guy. And we should be okay. Because these are actually important, actually. So what I'll do is I'll just fill that bad boy up. Leaving one empty just in case we decide we want to upgrade it later. Say, if this is completely full of grains of infinity and we can't put any more drawer upgrades, I could put an emerald in here and take out a couple of the golds and then continue to go on forward. Or if we don't, if this is going to be sufficient enough, because the stack limit is 1,536 stacks. If that is sufficient enough, then I could actually put a void upgrade in there. That's the way I do the drawer systems, and everybody else is completely different, but that's how I do that. So what I want to do is I want to set this drawer system up over here. And I'm going to set this up over here before we even hook it up to the system. I'll need to get an axe. Because apparently this drill doesn't do well with wood. We'll just get our stone axe. We'll break it down. There we go. So we'll do like that. So that way all of them are facing forward. We'll take our key and we'll lock them just in case. But we can then connect it up to this later. But what I want to do is I want to try to get all the ore pieces that we get to go in here. So we'll start with iron. So let's see, iron ore. There we go, pieces. Let's grab all of our iron ore pieces. It might take a couple of trips, but we'll undoubtedly get it. And we can put those in there, like so. And then what we could do is get some more iron ore. And the reason I didn't connect it up to the system just yet, because I want to grab as many of these iron ore pieces out of the original system as possible, because there's no telling if I'll be grabbing the ones from, if I hooked it up to the system now, there's no telling if I actually be grabbing it from this. So I see that we have filled this thing up, so let's fill it up with gold upgrades. May not need that many gold upgrades, but let's put 2 for now. We'll do 2 for now. And then we'll grab some more ore pieces. There we go. We should have all of them. And what we can do, I'll need some more drawers, but we have now all the ore pieces that we could ever want in this system, or in the drawer over there. And then we can come through here. I need one more to finish this off, but we'll unlock all these. We'll grab one more drawer, and we'll hook it up to the system, and then all of our ore pieces should be in there. So we'll get ourselves another drawer, please. There we go. We'll come over here, put this drawer in place, and then lock it. Now, all of those 512 stacks that we have, we should be able to see them in the system. So, iron ore, and there they go, 2.6k. Awesome. Awesome. So now I want to do that with pretty much every other ore pieces. So aluminium, let's do some aluminium. I mean, I could potentially do all this. I could do this by hand, but there is an easier way. There is an easier way. We put all the tin pieces away. We've got silver, put all those away. Aluminium, we put those away. Nickel, all those, and put the irons away. But what we could do is, because we actually have this system up here set up, I can actually set it up automatically by exporting to that. So if we export to it, so let's get ourselves an exporter. Good thing we have these things on AutoCraft. We export all the things like, for instance, like if we had any solidified experience in our system that's not going into the drawer, we can then, you know, set it up to where it will automatically export. Thank you. It'll automatically export back into here. And as you can see, we've got a bunch of upgrades already in there. So let's do that. Grab this, and then we'll export here. And then we can do it like piece by piece. So we can grab, say, a nickel piece, and we'll put the nickel piece in there. So all nickel pieces, we should see this. Actually, I may need to break that there. There we go. So we now should see the nickel actually being increased if it's working correctly. Whoops. We need some more cable. Luckily, I have some right here, so we can just hook this up. There we go. Now we should see nickel ore pieces. Yep, and you see it's all getting filled in. So we can actually say, all right, nickel pieces, put that there. Grab aluminium, and we'll put that in the system. Nickel, silver, do silver. And then any extra iron that is getting produced while we're talking. And we can do this with all ore pieces, just as long as we make sure that they have a drawer first. So let's see, nickel should be getting depleted. It is. Tin should be getting depleted. No, it's not. So let's grab some tin. We should see silver doing the same. Maybe I need to put some speed upgrades in it. And I possibly need a stack upgrade as well. So let's get 4 more speed upgrades. And we'll get a stack upgrade. I probably need to teach the system how to make stack upgrades. So stack upgrades is just a little bit of those. There we go. We'll put that in the system, just like so. And then let's grab lead. Grab a stack of lead. Are you working? Oh, you probably need resources. No, you're done. Speed? Yeah, you've got it. So let's get ourselves, actually let's cancel this out because it may be holding items. Stack, let's grab a stack upgrade. And then we can actually put that over here so that it just make it go that much faster. Because the longer we keep this drawer system uncovered, or unethical, or what am I talking about? When we keep it away from the system too long, we're jeopardizing the fact that we're taking all those items, but other items are being replaced by its presence. So I do want to get things like blaze powder. I want to make sure that goes over there. I want to try to keep as many seeds as possible, but we do need to put seeds over there. Nether wart I'll put over there. I think gunpowder is already. We've already got a thing for obsidian. Coal. I want to put a coal thing over there. So give me some more drawers, please. Just make a stack. I'm going to need them. Might as well. We've got the wood, so it's not like I'm hurting anything. We've got 9 more. So I do want to put over here. Do we have seeds? Yeah, we do. I want a big one for seeds, though, because seeds are going to be a key component in breeding of the chickens and things of that nature. So let's make sure that seeds has a big thing. And what we'll do is we'll grab one and make sure that all the seeds go in there. And I do want to put some upgrades in it. Put 3 of those in there just to make sure it works properly. So that's one thing. That's one way to do this. And it actually is, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So we've got aluminium, which I think we should have exporting. Let's check. Aluminium. Is there aluminium in here? Yes, aluminium is going in there, so it should be good. All right, so we need blaze. So we'll put or there. Whoops. We'll do that, and then put blaze. I want blaze right there. Oh, dragon whelp fail. There we go. So we'll grab one. We'll tell the system to grab blazes while we're doing that, or blaze dust, because all of this is getting made downstairs. So it's just going to keep going. Osmium. There we go. There's one I want to do. Osmium. Tin and silver should be going down. Nether wart, I do want to keep a little bit of, not necessarily a lot, so we'll put it in our thing over here, this little one. Probably a lot of the plants that we're doing, besides, like, say, sugarcane. Sugarcane's probably another one I want to do. So what we can do is put this here, lock it, and get some sugarcane. Things of that nature. So it's basically just an organization type thing. So that way I don't really have to worry about our refined storage system filling up on junk. Essentially, I mean, they're good resources. Don't get me wrong. It's not junk. But it's just, you know, alleviating the system. And I do want this room to be full. As full as it could potentially be. So, you know, like, do things like this. I mean, we're going to go around the torches because I don't want torches. I need torches for this room. I guess, in theory, I could put, like, a glowstone block in the floor, but I like the aesthetic of the torches. Torches give it a rustic type feel. So I actually like the way this is. And we can continue just going up through here, like this, going through and just locking all of them. So if we decide we, you know, need something, and we need a drawer for something, we have the space. We see something that's getting a lot of. Those drawers hold a lot more than you give it credit for. So let me put some the osmium pieces over there. Like so. Put osmium. Do we have any more drawers? No. Need to get some more drawers. We should have made a lot while we were away. So at drawer. Oops. There we go. Yeah, we've got 55 of them now. We have enough. We probably have enough to fill this room, which is what I want. So what I'll do is swap this up just a second. Put that there. Whoops. See? I got all the sugar cane. Come on. Please get out of there. There we go. We put ore in there and then lock it. And what we can do now is just... Oh, that's full already? Okay, no problem. Joink. There we go. Easy peasy. And if we notice that a lot of these are getting you know, full quickly, then what we can do is just, you know, put upgrades in them and call it a day. So let's put this one here. basically just fill up this whole wall and make it look kind of nice. I like that. I like that a lot. And all of this is being governed by this one drawer controller. Now, if we went any further than this, then we might have some issues because I can only do 12 blocks away. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're only accounting for half of what it can actually cover because it can go. Let's see, not 12. It's not 12 in total. I don't think it's like 7 that way. Actually, it may be 12 that way and 12 that way, and then 12 in front and then 12 in back. But I'm not going to use it that much. I'm just going to use it for things that we get in mass quantities like blaze powder, seeds, sugar cane. And then this is also a good way to get rid of things that we don't really need that much of. Spider eyes, arrows, etc., etc. But we've already went through all of that. So we should come back over to the system now and see that a lot of this should be exported, unless I didn't do something correctly. Let's make sure that the osmium is exported properly. Yeah, we'll put osmium there. Is seed still going? Seeds are not going yet. Okay. So I don't know if this system is smart enough to know this. I have had crashes in the past when this happened, so hopefully we can set this up, set this to a priority of 20. And I hope it knows that it doesn't need to pull from here. I just want to export from the system. There may be an easier way to do this, honestly. I know their ME storage has something similar, but I want to make sure that we actually get all of this outsourced properly, like bones and things of that nature. But we should be okay. We need gold pieces. That's one thing I wanted to do. Rice seeds. We don't necessarily need that many rice seeds, so we can actually put the rice seeds away. Actually, we are already dumping rice seeds in there. Fair enough. All right, let's do the gold. Here we go, and then make sure that the gold is being exported like that. And I'll just let that go. Like I said, I hope it's smart enough to know that I want to export it all out to that. So, I don't know. Anyway, there's other things that I want to work on today as well. Like getting around the base. As you can see, my drill is not being powered as often. I still have my magnet that is, working hard to try to maintain its battery. So I want to work on getting ourselves a wireless charging system. So that way, while we're at our base, we don't really have to worry about charging our items and things of that nature. So transition into a segue. Let's see. We do have a wireless charger from Ender.io. We need an Ender resonator, which is Solarium with a vibrant alloy. So let's see if we have that. I should have a little bit of it. No, we don't have any vibrant. So what do I need for vibrant? We need energetic with an ender pearl. So do we have any energetic left? We do. We do have some energetic left. And then I need an ender pearl. If I could spell ender pearl. There we go. Grab an ender pearl. And we'll drop downstairs and throw it in our induction smelter. Now, eventually, if we do find ourselves making a lot of these, then I may, change the system up to where we will autocraft those. But for now, we should be okay. So, I need solarium. Do we have the ability to... Yep, we need 2 solarium, 2 silicone, boop, boop, a redstone, which we're starting to slowly get our redstone back, and a ender head. Enderman head, yeah, we've got a lot of that. So let's go back downstairs because of the soul binder we made. I think it's the soul binder we need, or is it this one? Yeah, no, it's the slice and splice. So we should be able to do this. Really? I thought that's what it was. Wireless charging needs a ender resonator, which needs a enderman head. Okay, so apparently you put a redstone in there. It's not what it needs. The Enderman head won't go in there. So, vibrant. There we go. That's what I needed instead of redstone. So we should be able to throw that in there. And it's working. Awesome. Ender resonator. And then, between episodes, I learned how to make steel without actually needing the thermal expansion stuff down there. Not the external expansion, the immersive engineering stuff. Basically, in order to make steel, let's see, steel ingot, which is right here. There is a way to make it with the, what's it, redstone front? No, it's the induction smelter. The induction smelter recipe is 4 pulverized coal and pulverized iron ore. We can use, there's another recipe. Where's it at? This one. We can use tiny pulverized coal or tiny charcoal, which we can have the ability to do that. And I might actually change that system up because tiny charcoal is easier to manipulate. And a solid iron ingot. So we actually have the ability to craft. Just give me a stack, please. Awesome. Like I said, I may change that up to tiny charcoal. Yes, it's one less process, or it's one more process or less process. But we can smelt wood faster than we can pulverize coal, which is really weird. But I don't know, it just works that way. Speaking of coal, I do want some drawer upgrades. Get me a couple of these bad boys, please. Oh, wow. I'm out of templates. Let me teach the system how to make these. Actually, do you already know how to make templates? Template. It does. Okay. So I don't really need this. I don't really need this template then. There we go. So can we make some templates, please? Give me a stack. Appreciate you. Alright, so let's go over here. I do want to put coal on this line with at least all 4 of these upgrades. Just throw some coal in there. Because coal is one of those things where we're going to get a lot of it, and we're going to need a lot of it. So it's better just to have it all set up. So are you filling up? You're not. So if I disabled you, you're filling up? Yeah. So I actually need to cut this off. Oof. Oof. I may have to do a lot of this off camera then. Because that's going to take a while. That's going to take a while getting all this stuff. Glowstone may be one of those things. But anyway, back to what we were doing. We do need these resources, so let me go back and put this external storage back on here. Glowstone. And I'll put redstone up there as well. Put that guy back on there. But yeah, I'll fix all that off camera. Make sure that I put everything that I want over there. So anyway, back to what we were doing. Now that we've got the ability to make steel on hand, I do have the ability to make electrical steel. So making this wireless charger should not be a big deal. We just need 7 more and then a basic capacitor. So let's get some capacitors, which we did teach it how to make. Let's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then we need some electrical steel. Actually, wow, that looked it up. Let's make, just, you know what? Whoops. Let's make 10, please. I'm pretty sure we're going to need more in the future. What is your recipe, sir? Okay, it's ore dictionary. So it does take a little while because it is going through the thermal foundation system down there. It's cooking up basically. So I may need to speed that machine up as fast as possible because making alloys is going to be terrible. So now that I have electrical steel and steel at my fingertips, I can make things like dark steel. And so that way we can actually upgrade. can actually upgrade a lot of our machines, like these two things right here, the alloy smeltery and the sag mill, so that way we can actually put them in proper use. Some things that need to be sag milled can be sag milled, and things that actually need, like to make some more energetic alloy, we need gold, glowstone, redstone, and this is the only machine that makes it, because this guy right here can only make so much in the two parts. So as you can see here, it's making more steel, which is amazing. And I probably want to teach the system how to actually upgrade all this. So how's our battery doing? Is our battery doing okay? Ooh, it's empty. Ooh. We may want to... Oh, it's because it's dumping it all the way into here. Okay. We're actually going to need to upgrade our system. We're going to have to upgrade our power system. I did hear through the grapevine that one way to do this would make a overclocked generator, because it's simple to make. We can have a bunch of them, and then we can just get a bunch of cobble generators. Actually, let's test. Can we test this out? I want to completely test this out before we go any further. We've got that. Let's make that overclock generator. And then do we have a cobble generator? Can we make this? I need a bucket of water. Oh, I've got a quest complete for overclock generator. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, yeah, I did, but... Alright, let's see what's in our loot chest. It might be something juicy and delicious. Let's see. Ooh, draconium infused obsidian. Hey, I can use that later. Awesome. Alright, so let's clean some of this up. I want to keep those roosts. Those drawers can be put up until at which time. Like I said, I'll take care of all of that I'll take care of all of that over there off camera. May even fancy it up and pretty it up a little bit. Speaking of, if you guys out there want to change, like instead of having this flat stone texture, is there any other texture of stone or any block out there that is easily accessible and relative infinite that I can get right now with, you know, i.e. cobblestone or stone? Is there any other patterns that you guys would enjoy me setting the race up? Because I could pretty this up. I want to build a house, but, you know, living in a cave like this is not so bad. It's not so bad, because we have our own little segmented rooms and things. But if you guys all have a different thing you want to work on, then yeah. Speaking of, I still need to upgrade my squid ring. Angel, do we have the ability to make my angel ring now? No. So lasso. We do have a cursed lasso for that. I just need a lasso of a bat. Hey, there we go. I don't know where I got that from. Can we actually make this? Angel ring! So now we have the power of flight. Maybe. How much? I don't have enough GP. Well, that was that's bad. But we'll work on that later. We'll work on that later. Okay. So let's get a bucket of water. Actually, let's get a bucket here. Got a bucket. Craft. Just no. Craft 10 buckets of water. We should be good. Also want to do that for lava as well. Be able to craft buckets of lava. So cobble gen. Oops, cobble gen. Let's make this one. Can we upgrade it to diamond? No. Iron first. And then diamond. Can we go blaze rod? We can! Can we go all the way? Actually, I want to make sure that this gets counted towards... Okay, we've got that, so let's claim that reward. And we got lithium dust. Ooh, pretty. And then now we can go all the way with emeralds. Yes. We have the ability So in the future, we could go to deep dark, but I do want to make good use of the aroma mining dimension because it is infinite day there. So what do I need? Portal frame, multi-tool. Yeah, we'll have to work on that another day, but we're gonna go there. Go there. Ooh, yellowite ore, nice. I want to hook this up. I want to make sure that this gets hooked up. So let's do. Yeah, let's put this bad boy here. And what we need is a flux point. Make sure we get a point. I think a point is what I need. Yes. Get ourselves a point. Very, very easy. And then we can go downstairs. I could even go one further and probably put this in the ceiling, but put that on the network and unhinder it. So that should... Yep, that should power that. That is powering that, so... There we go. Now when we're in our base, we don't have to worry about powering our tools. Okay, so to try to fix our power problem... Let's see if we can do this. So if we do this... This is just a little test. Can this pull from that? No. That's what I was afraid of. But we can use item conduits. Always active and insert. Does this work? Does that work? Okay, apparently it's not the overclock generator that I was thinking of then. Power generation, slimy generator. Is it the survival generator that I'm thinking of? Alright, let's get this. And put this away. Survival generator. We just need a furnace. If it's the survival generator... Well, we got the quest for it. Claim it. See what's in our box. Ooh, more magical upgrades. Ooh, nice. It's not better, but... Alright, so is this gonna work? Survival? No? This is really weird. Culinary? No. Heated redstone? No. Ender? Potion? Pink? Nether Star? Halitosis? Frosty? I was told that there is a generator that consumes fuel, furnace fuel to generate RF. Right. Culinary is RF from food. Burn solid fuel to generate RF. Heated redstone. It consumes lava and redstone to generate power. No, I don't want to waste redstone. Overclock. It is the upgrade of the furnace generator. It will consume any solid fuel that can be used in a vanilla furnace to generate RF. So apparently there's not... I was misinformed. Because I was told that there was a generator that could potentially be... that could use redstone. So, or not redstone. It could use cobblestone. But what we can do is we could ramp up our lava gen, because we have the ability to do that now. So what I may do is just bust into this wall here and have like a giant room filled with nothing but these things. That may actually work. That may actually work indeed. So I'll look toward doing that. But can we actually get in here? Water. I may need to go around. Yeah, let's go around. Go around here. And then we could just essentially just work our way around this way. Whoops. Wow, I didn't even know there was a hole there. And then we could potentially, like, move all these. Do we have any yellowite? That's the question. That's the question. Yellowite. We've got some ingots. And I imagine I can make more from sifting. We need to sift sand. And yes, diamond stiff and mesh. So we got about 12%. So if we get some more yellow right, we could potentially do that. But I would like to hear all your ideas out there to see what you guys think that I should do in the future as far as that goes. Because yeah, I mean, as far as what we do, you know, sky's the limit. And it's just something like I like to get your guys' input because you probably know a lot more than I do. So yeah. But thank everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please do remember to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, or any tips, tricks, or anything that you want me to build or do in this game in the future, please let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, thank you again so much for watching. Until next time. See you later.